Hello, friends, and welcome to another Powered Arena Cube Draft. If you are new here, my name is Cody Lee, and I upload a new draft video every single day. And I know in the last video, I told you that was probably going to be the last Powered Cube. I thought it was done. I didn't realize it's going for another week, and I didn't realize we were going to get the most powerful piece of power that you can get. I lied. It's not the most powerful, but being in the red-white deck, passing Esper Sentinel kind of sucks. But we're going to take Mox Pearl. It's by far the best card in this pack. Esper Sentinel is interesting. Not great, but interesting. Two blood token things. There is a Tinker. I think Tinker is probably the pick if you're not taking the Mox Pearl. Keen-Eyed Curator. I've seen this in some mono green lists. Or is it green graveyard lists? Something like that. Nova Hellkite is interesting. Wishclaw Talisman I've not ever used, but might be interesting. But we're going to take the Mox Pearl. And we're going to see what we're looking at. Moxig, Meek Jab, Ethan Ndao, Gratius, Soza Gukan, frickin' Asian, that woodchuck. Awesome. Okay, well, cool. Let's do this. With the Arena Q being up for another week, I'm kind of here for it. I didn't realize that they were going to be going for so long. I think it's going right until Avatar, so we should be able to go right into Avatar. And I am, I'll let you know, I'm really here for that because Avatar is going to be a fun time. I'm pretty dang excited for Avatar, I'll be real. Here, I think I'm going to go with Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp is just very strong. There's no other, like, really insane cards here. Courser of Krufix is very good. Primeval Titan is obviously very good. Portal to Phyrexia, passing Tinker, and then Portal in the next pack is kind of crazy work. But yeah, we're going to take the Skull Clamp and we're going to see what happens here. The goal is most likely to be in red-white, like be the aggressive deck. We could also be in green. Skull Clamp is pretty good if you're playing a bunch of Mana Dorks, which we didn't see a bunch of Mana Dorks in those first couple of packs. So maybe we'll see if those come around. I do really enjoy playing the Mana Dorks deck. I am just a big Timmy of a player as of recent, and that's a good time. I mean, honestly, sometimes playing big, dumb creatures is fun. Here we're looking at Gut. Gut's pretty insane. There's a Mana Tithe, there's a Lion's Eye Diamond. But yeah, Gut being able to kind of sacrifice and get a 4/1 Black Skeleton with Menace. Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice another creature or an artifact. We're going to take that and be pretty happy with it. You'll notice there's no real white. There is a Green Suns, Underworld Breach, some lands, some blue. But we're going to take the Gut and we're going to see what else we can possibly get. Titania is interesting if we wanted to be in the green deck, but I do think we're just going to be taking Gut. Again, Tinker, Portal to Phyrexia into Triplicate Titan. That's kind of fascinating to me. Interesting spot. Yeah, we're going to take that Gut. Gut's just a very strong card. And I haven't played truly aggressive decks yet. That Woodchuck is letting a glut of packs build up right there. You'll notice we got a bunch of rare and mythic wild cards. We're going to be having some fun when the new Expressive Iteration. There's also Inspiring Vantage, which is just a good red-white land. You'll notice there is no red here, though, and no real white. I mean, there's Cathar Commando, a Barrowgoyf. Power is equal to the number of card types among all graveyards plus 1. When this creature deals combat damage, you may mill that many. I could take the Barrowgoyf. I could also take the Blood Tithe Harvester. Create a blood token. Honestly, it's probably taking like Jit. And we're going to see what happens after taking Jit. Split Skin Doll. There is a Tursa Light Shatter, so we're going to take the Tursa. Tursa's good. Parallax Wave is very good. But honestly, I think Tursa's probably a little bit... No. Parallax Wave has to be the pickup here, right? Parallax Wave just allows you to remove some of the blockers. Here we're picking up Luminarch Ascendant, and now we're seeing the white and green. We just had some really crazy packs come in through there, but Luminarch Ascendant's going to be the pickup here. Avacyn's Pilgrim is interesting, but I'd probably rather be in the red-white deck based on what we've got going on here. Monastery Swiftspear is also interesting. Sword of Fire and Ice is interesting. If we already had like Stoneforge Mystic, we might be looking at this. Otherwise, there's 2 lands. Luminarch Aspirant's really good, though. Staff of the Storyteller is phenomenal for us. A Braid would be interesting. Honestly, Fiery Islet would be interesting, but Staff of the Storyteller just gives us a little bit of reach. Lion Sash, Blade Splicer, or Yeren Oski Weaver and Guide. 3 mana, 3/3. It has in web, so it can come down. I do think Blade Splicer or Lion Slash. Exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a permanent, put a 1/1 counter. I think we're going to take the Lion Slash. Just better for us to have the 2-drop, in all honesty. Bezo, Wishclaw. The Nova Hellkite, I think, is what we'll take. There is the 2 mana 1/1. When it enters and whenever you deal combat damage, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Whenever you discard a card, put a 1/1 counter on Evora. So like we could take that. Nova Hellkite's just very strong. This has trample. Being able to discard. Let's take the Evora and see if we get the whatchamacallit back. There is the Nia Skysail Storyteller. When it enters, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as you control this creature. So 2 mana 2/1 that gets you 1. And then you can transform it with Flying Vigilance Haste. But Portable Holes are removal. Exile target non-land permanent opponent controls with mana value 2 or less. Lets you do something here. Lion's Eye, Razor Verge. There is a Jetmir's Guard. Just a Naya land. We'll take it. So now there's the Bloodtide Harvester, which is black. We'll take the Cathar Commando. You'll notice the confirm pick button here and this sideboard button. A little bit wonky in the layout, but could be worse. Could be worse. We are looking for a Stoneforge Mystic, probably. Maybe a Flicker Wisp. And we're looking for some 1-drops. Not having any 1-drops right now is kind of crazy. 1-drop creatures at least. Ooh, Sword of Fire and Ice, we'll take it. Treasure Cruise to the sideboard. Ooh, Ancestral Recall. So do we drop the white and go blue? We take the Ancestral. There's another Goyf. Croxa. So we're definitely white. We might be blue-white. I would like Urza, Snapcaster, Flicker Wisp, Talisman of Progress. This is just, yeah. Leyline Binding to Fairy. Strip Mine. Here we're looking at Teferi, Time Traveler. Fairy Mastermind is also interesting. Flash Flying, but Teferi does a lot for us. Lava Spur, Adeline, Resplendent Cathar, great card for us. Multiversal Passage would also be great, but yeah, Adeline giving us the tokens, doing a little bit of extra stuff for us. Intrepid Adversary. There isn't a Demi, and I do really like a Demi, but Intrepid Adversary is just a solid 2-drop. You'll notice we're not seeing any 1-drops, which is a little bit disconcerting, a little bit worrisome. But we're going to take the Intrepid Adversary, and we're going to hope some of those white cards come back around. Yeah, see, when I swap back here, when I'm over here, we're good. You just can't see the cards as well, I feel like. But maybe that's just me. We'll leave it swapped like this so that I can actually hit the confirm buttons. Ooh, Sunfall gives me a little bit of removal, but Talisman of Conviction. No, Sunfall gives me a little bit of removal. Overlord of the Boiler Bridges, Magda. Exile all creatures, incubate X. Just does a lot for us. We're going to hope to kind of go over the top. We're not playing a bunch of 1-drops. Descend in the Storms we'll take. Prismatic Ending is a converge, so we're not really looking to do that. Descendant of Storms is not great either, mind you. 1 mana, 2/1. Whenever this creature attacks, you may pay 2 if you do it endures 1. So, like, you're creating a bunch of tokens, basically. Mind you, creating tokens with Skull Clamp or with Staff of the Storyteller is pretty good. So, we'll do it. But yeah, we're looking pretty heavily at 17 playables right now. Better Skull, I don't know if I overestimate this card because it was so good back when I played. And it was. But I might overestimate it based on that experience. Ooh. Grotius has the backup. Not playing any removal or anything like that's kind of crazy for us here. We don't have the very powerful white cards is the one issue here. It would have almost been better for us to be grabbing a whole bunch of lands and being a crazy multicolor deck, I feel like. Just for power level sake. But I'm also saying that after the most recent Mardu fiasco. Here we're looking at Important Oculus, probably. As an additional cost to cast a spell, exile 6 cards from your graveyard, flying at the beginning of your upkeep, manifest Dread. It's interesting. Kithian would be the other one. March of Otherworldly Light is an additional cost to cast this spell. You may exile. So you're spending 1 more mana to remove it. We'll take that. Containment Priest, Recurring Nightmare, Murderous Cut. It's a Kappa Cannoneer. If a non-token creature would enter and if it wasn't cast, exile instead. Like, that's interesting. Well, let's take the Cannoneer. We've got some artifacts. 9. We've got 9 artifacts. That's kind of crazy. So we should be able to at least utilize some of the Kappa Cannoneer. No, we'll see. Talisman of Progress. There's an Urza. So we're going to take Urza Lord High Artificer. And I'm sad that we don't get the artifact with it. Ravelmaster, Tireless Tracker, Leyline Binding. We'll put Leyline Binding in the sideboard. Figure of Destiny, Dark Ritual, Vindicate. We'll put Phyrexian Invoker in the deck just in case. Agatha's Soul Cauldron, or 3 steps ahead. Exile target card from a graveyard. Three steps ahead is what we'll take. Brazen, Showdown on the Scald, sideboard it. Maybe we splash the red for Showdown of the Scalds. If we get some crazy red card, we'll see. Not just Detectives Phoenix. Black Lotus. This might be the first time we've gotten Black Lotus, in all honesty. I'm here for it. I'm extremely happy. It's been a hot second. Also, the fact that I don't have a single land in this deck yet. Phyrexian Revoker can probably... whatever. But yeah, we're 100% taking Black Lotus here. Consult the star charts. Broadside Bombardiers. Scalding Tarn. Just... yeah. Ooh, Mana Drain. Interesting. There's a Lutri. And a No More Lies. Death Greeter's Champion is also interesting, but I think I'm going to take the Lutri. When it enters, if you cast it, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. Ancestral Recall. It's just a 3/2 to have. There's also a No More Lies. Like, let's take a No More Lies. Ooh, there's a Karn. I'll take that. Probably drop Parallax Wave. Currency Converter, Nexus of Becoming. Wow, there's no blue or white cards in here. There's a Currency Converter, I guess. A Nexus of Becoming would be interesting, but like 8 creatures. Maybe we take it. Yeah, this is a relatively low power but probably consistent deck. Lingering Souls. I think Overlord of the Mistmoors is what we're going to be going with here. The Wandering Emperor might be better. Let's take Overlord of the Mistmoors. So we gotta make one cut at least. Portable Hole? Duelist of the Mind or Time Warp? Celestial Colonnade or Luris? I think we're gonna take a Luris here. And 16, we got to make one more cut. Probably Nexus of Becoming. Memory Lapse or Nettle Cyst. Living Weapon, +1/+1 for each encampment you control. I think we Memory Lapse. Intrepid Adversary, you're out of here. No, go back in, Intrepid Adversary. We're going to drop, I don't even know. Lightning Games, Trinket Mage. Love having a Trinket Mage. Slink into Stupor probably, or Shelldock Isle. Return target spell or non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Touch of the Spirit Realm would also be good. But Shelldock Isle. Cathar Commando should be gone. Smuggler's Copter to sideboard. 6 Cathar Commando gone. Zurin Orb sideboard. Overlord of the Mistmoors gone. Hushwood Verge to the sideboard. So we're looking interesting here. I got some counter spells. I've got some stuff. Ketria Triumph going to the sideboard. Knight of the Reliquary sideboard. I think I'm here for this deck. I don't got any dual lands. I'm playing nothing but basics. Dropping. Boom. I've got 15 land plus a Mox Pearl and a Black Lotus. Done. Easy peasy. Let's play it up. Boom. Was his name 7? I'm here for it. Yeah, we're going to keep this. Batterskull might not be like the most pertinent pick. Thoughtseize. Nice. What you going to take? Ooh, Teferi. Nice, turn 2. Black Lotus is a fair and balanced card. And taking Teferi instead of Lurrus was definitely the move. And turn. I've got 1 Jit. What you gonna do, friend? Ooh, okay, okay. You got it, you got it. A Tamio. Fair.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
Boom. Die, Tamio. And turn. 4. Sure. I'm gonna play this. And turn. A Barrogoyf. You got it. And 2 more. Nice. End turn. We've got a Jeet. If it was kicked, gain control. Sure. There's your jet. Not drawing a land there really sucks. The Black Lotus effect, if it would have gotten us there without the bone shards. Sorry, the virtue of persistence. Boom. Okay, so we have a Gobin with a Jit. Boom. Reveal the top 2 cards of your library. An opponent chooses one of them. Put the cards into your... Put one into your hand and the other. The silver counter it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have a Gobin that they can transform. Spells you cast from your graveyard cost 2 less to cast. Each non-land permanent has Mayhem. What's Mayhem? You cast a card for its Mayhem cost if you discard it at this turn. Oh. Oh. Unburial Rites is annoying.
The choices we make reveal who we are.
Okay. We're not attacking. Exile. 3, 4, 5, 6 if they draw land. Resolves. We will block there. JIT is really, really annoying. So we're going to play the Batter's Call.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous arm.
The I'll be real, him stealing my JIT with that thing really sucked. Barrow for Lion Sash. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Treasure Cruise. So I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Oof. This being able to bring back his Archon of Cruelty ad infinitum. Ugh.
I will.
Okay, so we're gonna play Urza. Tap an untapped artifact you control. Shuffle your library, then exile the top card. Until the end of the turn, you may play that card. Nice. Good game. I don't really have any answers to what you've got going on over there, friend. And I don't think we were going to be getting anywhere back. Felt like we were kind of playing from the backhand whole time. But let's jump back in. Interesting hand. We'll keep it. I don't know if this will get us anywhere, but we'll see. Uh-oh. Dang! That's a pretty nice one. Alright, we're going to hang on to the no more lies to counter whatever they're going to do here. No! No memory jar. That's insane that you'd think that you could do that. Results. Whole animation for Soul Ring. I'm here for it. Nice double power. Surveil 1. What you got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 mana. 2 cards in hand. You got something for Karn?
Evil must not be tolerated. Some solutions must be built.
No attacks. I'm not attacking with my Urza. Nice Brazen Borrower. That's going to be able to take out my Karn. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
There is always another fight.
That's actually insane. Sure. And they're just going to be able to Urza twice. I actually cannot believe. That's the tilt. That's the tilt in me coming out right there. Woo! Sometimes it happens to you, though. Sometimes it do be happening to you. Wait, is that, wait, am I actually like playing against the guy? Hmm. I'm gonna play the Lurus. End the turn. We will kill the Brazen Borrower. The Urza is gonna get him more. Do it up, friend. You got all the mana. God, man. Ugh. What you got going on over here, friend? You're taking a second. You got a lot of options. I'm not going to have my Jit thieving skydivered again. Also, I probably will say I hate this deck more than any deck that I've played so far. Playing a 2-color blue-white deck, Humph, I gotta respect it, but this is awful. We're gonna keep this. This looks good. Let's see if we can run it back. One, two, three, four, five, six. We got a Lurus of the Dream. We have an actual person playing Lurus. I'm gonna create a token. End turn. I don't know what they're doing. And it scares me that Lurus is over there, which means so each permanent card in your starting deck has mana value 2 or less. The only permanents they have are 2 or less. Permanent. So they can have spells that cost more. Stock up. Cool. Here's this. Here's this. Are you going to counter my Karn with a Force of Will? Exiled, no more lives? Sure.
Until you have lived as a statue.
Reveal the top 2 cards. Give me one of them.
His choice.
Choose the attackers. Yes, we're attacking with both. I can't do that. I do got my planes, though. Alright, so how do we want to do this? We want to... They added Luris to hand. I'm going to play the Sword of Fire and Ice. And they are going to force it, will it? Getting rid of a 3 steps ahead.
How convenient. An excellent choice.
And we're getting in. They got a Luris and a whatever. They can play it. A Vampire Hexmage. Oh, remove all counters from target permanent. That's annoying. Don't hit my Karn. And then he's actually going to be able to Luris. That's kind of funny. Tiger, Luris the Dream Den, end turn. We are going to counter that. Good game. Yeah, we're just attacking with tokens repeatedly, my dude. And you were doing nothing about those tokens. So I'm here for that. Ooh, a nice little reward. Strike Force. Sorry, don't let me. Flying Double Strike Vigilance. Kind of sick. 1-2. Not a bad record. Not a good record. I've seen better. We'll keep. We're going to start with the Skull Clamp, definitely. Do I hold up the No More Lies on? Yeah, I do. I 100% do. One, two, three, four, five. Definitely needed to make sure that didn't happen. Am I going to get Force of Will? Oh, I'm going to get Subtlety. Top or bottom? Bottom it. They exiled the Snapcaster. Okay. I will block his Containment Priest with my 3-1. We're gonna play a Karn. You got something for the Karn? Miscalc Cycle? Ooh. Yeah, that's not good.
Awaken.
3-1. trying to gain life. Not miscalcing or Karn is real unlucky. Ooh, plateau.
I'll make use of that later.
Urza. Yeah. I can equip my skull clamp by tapping my sword of fire and ice. That's probably one of the cooler things. All right, so we want to play this.
There is great power in the kingdom.
Good game. All right. Ooh, nice reward. And I will say 2-2, feeling good. Let's go back. We're going to keep it. We got a counter into hopefully another counter. And we all know counters into counters. Draw your deep cavern bat. Play it up. Inquisition's a good one. They probably want to wasteland the shell dock right now. You got a counter spell for this, I have to assume. No?
Our actions determine the course of history.
And yeah, we want to get some cards. Yeah. I'm glad that I get one of those off the top of my library. Creeping Tarp at my card. Kind of crazy. Non-land card from it. Which one are you going to take? Fair? We're going to create a 0, and then we're going to play a Kappa Cannoneer. attack with both of those. Deep Cavern Bat blocking? Ooh, I wonder if they got a board wipe. I don't think Damnation is in here. Oh, another Deep Cavern Bat to bring back to Fairy, and you didn't take the 5. But you lost 2 anyway. Ooh, and you got rid of my Lurus. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, so we're doing this.
Allow me.
Eight can't be blocked. They have to block there, and then that's all lethal. So good game. That was a really good one from us. Garden's a strong card. Having mana and the ability to do all the things. Fear of abduction, not bad. 3-2. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Force of Braids. We're going to keep. We haven't played against any of the crazy aggro decks. It's worth noting. We're going to shell deck. We're going to put, the first time I've seen Ancestral, we're probably going to put, yeah, I mean like Ancestral under it, I guess. Ooh. So we're going to play a Staff of the Storyteller. A Containment Priest, okay. Ooh, a Strip Mine to hit my shell dog. Here's this. Here's this. 1, 2, 3. Auto pay. Get in for 1. End turn. One, two, three, 4. To be fair, if they kill my Shelldock, I'm in very, very tough luck. 1. I probably should have kept back my land. They have to be missing a second color here. That's the thing.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
There it is. No. Oh, Elspeth. Okay.
I'm ready arms.
Yeah, we're gonna get in there. We're gonna be able to Sunfall next turn. So there's at least that.
More heroes for the cause.
Yes, yes.
I'm not so
Sunfall. End turn. So I've got memory labs to hit them. Transform this token.
join the fight.
So we're gonna play. I'm gonna play. Okay, so if I tap. End turn. Wait. It just adds blue. Okay. I don't need to use it for artifacts. I was like, wait. Is this only artifact? Crap. I might be in trouble. But I'm not. I'm good. What you gonna do with your Elspeth the Slayer? Mana value 3 or greater. I've got an Urza. And that Urza is scary. You got it, man. create a spirit creature token. So I've got 2 white sources. End turn. Nice shadowy backstreet. Resolves. Sure. Draw a card.
Ready arms!
Let's go. Feels bad. So I'm gonna bring out Trinket Mage. I'm gonna take that action. I'm gonna grab a Skull Clamp. We're gonna play Azorius. We're gonna play a Skull Clamp. And then we're gonna equip the Skull Clamp to the Trinket Mage. End turn. You got 3 charges left on your Parallax Wave. You got 2 charges left. Guide of Souls. I don't like that. Come in, come in. So I am going to equip Azorius. Okay. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna play the Cap again. Near. We're equipping to descend into storms. I don't know if they're like purposely playing super slow or like what their whole game plan is here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Okay, that resolves. And turn. These things come back. I'm gonna take that action. I'm gonna go get a Black Lotus. They've got options, but what are they? What are you gonna do with your options? I think they're trying to find a way in, like to get in for lethal here, and they're gonna give all their stuff flying. They've got Ward 4. Okay. Velia, sure. Pass to attackers. Three. And turn. Ooh, okay. So, what I've got here are options. Starts with this. I'm gonna auto pay. I'm gonna create a token to get a story counter and go. Copy of target artifact or creature you control. That's the thing. So copying Jit. Okay.
Hope is never lost.
I'm gonna do that and draw two. See what happens. I'm gonna draw one here. I'm gonna play a land. I'm gonna play a Black Lotus. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Trepid. Oh, is there a way for me to draw here? Lifelink. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we'll leave it on top. One, two, three. 4, 5. Yeah, so we're gonna end with this. We are gonna kill the Felia, because the Felia bouncing the Guide of Souls or bouncing any of our stuff is annoying. This is like... Okay, okay, okay. Target artifact or creature you control. I'm gonna keep that one. That was bad. Ooh. Pass. One, two, three, four, five. Decline. Ooh. We'll put that in the graveyard. Boom. End turn. Thing is, this gains me life up to 9, so I can just gain a whole bunch of life. I think we're good. First strike, trample, indestructible, haste. Whenever this creature deals combat damage. Oh my goodness. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a creature, exile that creature. First strike, trample, indestructible, haste. 5, that's 8. Puts me at 7. Puts me at 9. Create a spirit token. I can block 2 of my guys and then take 6. Take 5, sorry. Boom. End turn. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Good game. That was a real back and forth one, I will say. Yeah. Okay. Good game. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. I feel like I blacked out for half of that game. I'm gonna be real, but that was an absolute beater of a game. What 4-2? Gee, I'm like almost brain fried. I feel like we were playing slowly, but there was so much actual Magic the Gathering to be played. You know? We'll keep Luminarch Aspirant on turn 2. What we got going on? Deep Cavern Bat. Non-land card. Go ahead. I am wondering what they're debating over. They're probably looking at Luminarch Aspirant and Intrepid Adversary and Umezawa's Jite and are like, they're going to take the counter spell? A Snuff Out. Interesting. Die with me. Three. A Fleen. Flying Menace. All right. Yes, yes. We're gonna kill your Dalthai. Your concealed curtains. Non-land card from it. Batter Skull or Treasure Cruise. Batter Skull, Skull Clamp, sure. And Intrepid Adversary comes out. I need creatures. One. That's 7. The thing is, he's got 7 coming in. We've gone down real quick. Actually. That was kind of funny. All right. That was a little bit of a lackluster ending there, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. 4-3. Not a bad little stop for that little blue-white wannabe deck almost. Open up. We're always hoping for... Ooh, Scoot Storm. Always hoping for lands. That's generally what I'm hoping when I open these cards. Midnight Clock is not a land. Ravnica Allegiance. Ooh, there's a mythic though. Is it a mythic land? No, it's an ooze, which is not a land. Oh well. But hey, thanks for joining me on this draft. Not a bad little 4-3 with a blue-white shell. I am not a Cheons, but I mean, hey, sometimes we can play like them, right? Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow.